to the channel. This is a continuation of my last video of the AEM cold air intake. This is going to be a review video of the intake while like in daily driving, and also a compare and contrast between the stock sound and the new sound with the new AEM intake. So yeah, I'll be showing a couple clips of the stock sound on different driving modes, from Eco Pro to Sport, Sport Plus, and then also the same with the AEM intake. Show what it sounds like in different driving modes from Eco Pro to Sport Plus as well. Really hear the difference between each driving mode and what the intake would sound like. Because for work I drive a lot in Eco Pro mode, because I drive a lot for work. I'm headed there now actually. I just had a deposit check at the bank. But yeah, I don't really drive much in Sport Plus. It eats up a lot of my gas. If you're a fellow BMW owner, you probably know that already. But yeah, Eco Pro mode is what I use the most for daily commutes. I mean, I'll put in the Sport Plus occasionally, but you know, want to have some fun. But yeah, most of the time I'll keep it on Eco Pro mode. By the way, guys, let me know if you like this point of view. I have you guys mounted on a phone mount on the passenger side corner of my windshield. Yeah, I'm trying to find different POVs that look good for video making for YouTube. I got a couple other equipment for my phone, and then also my professional camera, my Nikon. I have a Z6 too, but I don't really want to be using that specifically for the outdoor shots and the suction mount. I have a D3100, and yeah, that one's a pretty rugged machine. I've had it since 2016. It's a 2013 camera, but it's really rugged and durable. I'm gonna try and see if I can find a camera frame to put around it in case it does fall off from the car. Hoping and praying that it won't, but the reviews for the suction mount are pretty good. Even though I got it off of TikTok. But yeah, it seems to be a really nice suction mount for the outside. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, the stock sound, it's alright. I mean, in the Eco Pro mode, you really only hear the wastegate, like the whoosh from the exhaust. Sounds pretty good, but the whole point of the intake is to, you know, hear more of the turbo. And the stock intake, you don't really hear it as much. Sport Plus mode, you hear a little bit, but it's very light. some points that you do hear it inside of the cabin pretty decently, but again, it's very, very limited in terms of sound and volume. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the AEM intake, and I also threw in comfort mode, because I know people drive in different ways and different modes depending on your usage of your vehicle, and I figured I may as well do that because it's another pretty common mode to drive in besides Eco Pro and Sport Plus. So I figured, yeah, the more variety the better in terms of a review video. So I figured, why not include that one in as well. So yeah, the next part is going to be a review of different sounds, a rev test, driving. So yeah. I was not expecting comfort mode to be that loud with the turbo or with the intake. Like, I was not expecting it to have that much of a response. I thought it was only going to be like Sport Plus for it to be that loud. But yeah, comfort mode, it's, you know, it's almost the same. It's a little bit higher in Sport Plus as it should be. But yeah, comfort mode was, yeah, not what I expected it to be like. Eco Pro mode, again, it's not as loud. It's a bit loud, but again, more, you're gonna hear more of the wastegate coming from the exhaust towards the rear of the vehicle. Yeah, it's not too bad in Eco Pro mode. You do notice it a little bit in about the 34,000 RPM range. But yeah, comfort mode, I was not expecting it to be that loud for, and Sport Plus is a giveaway. Big giveaway for how that's going to be. I saw on a YouTube video of how to capture so it was a YouTube video I saw on how to capture your engine sound better. And what this guy did was he wrapped a lavalier mic in a microfiber towel and put it next to the his intake in the engine bay. So I figured, you know, I'd give that a shot and see how it comes out. It wasn't too bad. It didn't, I don't know, it's just very loud in there. So it's not gonna be the best audio, but you can definitely hear the intake in those videos I recorded. So yeah, I did, again, 3 different denominations from Eco Pro, Comfort, and Sport Plus modes, just to get a different gauge of different driving modes and how they sounded. And then also you'll see in traditional like driving clip in Sport Plus with the lavalier mic underneath the hood. But yeah, I mean, as the channel goes on, I'll find better ways to record audio, shoot video, all that type of stuff. I got a bunch of different setups for recording videos. I got this one up here on the passenger side corner of the front windshield. I got this. I'll be sure to. I'll give you guys a better in-depth review of all my recording equipment, and I'll show like different POVs of them in action recording. But yeah, the hood thing I wanted to try out, and I think it turned out pretty good. yeah, guys, overall, it was definitely worth the upgrade. Yeah, installation of the intake itself wasn't too bad. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. It's definitely worth the watch, even though it's a pretty lengthy video. Yeah, I mean, if you have a BMW F48 X1, you're looking to get underneath your engine and start modifying there. Cold air intake is definitely a pretty good start. Yeah, I mean, I love this intake, man. It's really opened up the sound for the turbo, and yeah, it's very good. 10 out of 10. Alright, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, if you liked what you saw, feel free to hit subscribe, like the video, and also comment down below any suggestions that you do have, stuff that you would like to see me do. In general, this channel is going to be it's just a bunch of driving vlogs, either daily driving, driving to events, driving with other people, car cruises, and then also the occasional mod installation. If it's something worthy of being videotaped. For instance, I have to replace my front splitter, but I mean, that's a really small thing. I don't think that really warrants another video. I mean, maybe I'll make like a little short out of it, not like a full, type of thing. So yeah, thanks again for viewing, and I'll see you in the next one.